And I went to Family Chiropractic about 2 years ago to take care of an issue I had in my lower back that was not going away. Actually, my daughter went there before me. My daughter broke her back, horse accident, but she has issues occasionally, and she started going there. And she called me, she said, "Dad, you got to go there. You got to try them. They're doing great." She had Dr. Beckner. And so I asked for Dr. Beckner. And the first thing he did was look at me. He said, "You're standing crooked." He said, "We need to figure out why you're standing crooked." And so they x-rayed, and they found where my hip was actually turned under slightly on the right side. And he said, "Okay, I think we can fix this." And so that's what we went about to do, and that's what we did, and it worked. Well, I had difficulty bending over very far, and even in some cases sitting down, in some cases just standing up, just trying to stand up without trying to push myself up. And some days I would get really stiff. It took a lot of maintenance to heat and ice and trying to make the pain go away, taking arthritis, Tylenol and anything I could think of that would help, and it just took a lot to maintain. It's changed a lot. I'm much more flexible. I've actually lost quite a bit of weight in the last year and a half because I can do more. That didn't hurt so bad. There's a lot of things I had trouble walking sometimes, like on a treadmill or something like that, very long. So it changed a lot. But yeah, I feel good. I don't have any issues to speak of, very rarely, and I just go back for maintenance. And if I do feel like there's something coming on, and I need to go back sooner, then I call them and get in and go back sooner. But I stay on top of it. Well, the experience is great. I mean, the people treat you great. They know your name. I'm amazed at how many of them all know my first name. Even if I've not noticed them in the past, they know who I am when I walk in. They're friendly. They all seem to know what they're doing. You're at ease. They have a pretty efficient setup where you just go in and fill out or punch out an iPad with your information. They already have it in there. You can tell them and pinpoint what you're feeling so that the doctor knows kind of ahead of a time, what you're doing. And then you go in and he'll diagnose tell you what he thinks and what he's doing and what he's about to do, and everything's calm and easy. And like even my wife goes there, and my mother-in-law, and my mother-in-law is 80 years old, and she's doing fine with it. I mean, so it's not a real aggressive thing. He does a good job. I would tell them to go see him, to go get it taken care of, because it doesn't go away on its own. And I've spent years trying to treat it myself, and finally I just said, I've had enough. I've got to get something done, and I did, and it works.